Welcome, folks, to another episode of Dino Times, and it's one of those again where we're a dinosaur-focused show, but we're talking about some prehistoric animals, them being snakes. Recently, there's been actually a paper published thanks to the University of Britain in England, a team of scientists over there, because they put out a new study, actually putting out how prehistoric snakes really are. Now, we have had some idea, to say the least here, due to the discovery of the Titan boa, so we knew that they were living amongst the dinosaurs near the end there, but actually the team over there in England, which, by the way, of course, England gets it done, is saying that due to what they've come to with their conclusions from research and study, which we'll get to at the end here, that the great asteroid hit and snakes actually survived the great asteroid. Of course they did, but there wasn't that many left. But what they're saying is the snakes today have evolved from prehistoric snakes, but only a few of them. So they actually went out and evolution took hold once the asteroid hit. It took hold, snakes went spread out and to many different niches to over the 4,000 that we have today of different species. From only a couple or few snakes that there were that was able to survive the great extinction. Evolution took a huge leap forward with snakes, to say the least here, and a really good one. As a guy who works with snakes, let me tell you, I love it with a passion. But a lot of them that we know of, boas, pythons, all this stuff like that today, evolved from only a couple of species from prehistoric times, which is awesome, to say the least here. Very cool. Now, how they did say snakes were able to survive the great extinction, though, was because, well, when the asteroid hit, I should say, at least with the great extinction, not the other one people claim happened, but with that, it is the fact being that the snakes, as they do, and I can vote for this because I've seen them do it, caring for exotics, is they actually burrowed underneath the ground. And that's how they were able to survive, to say the least. It was simple, but it worked. That's why we're here today, is because animals did that. And also reptiles, such as snakes, can actually go long periods of time without food. Although the anole dulce that I have in the back here in the studio, she actually can go 2 weeks without food, but I do feed her on a regular basis. Now, the team, though, in Britain used research put together from the differences from then and now of analyzing the genetics of snakes now to then, from then as well, and also using the fossil record as well, too, from the little bit that we have of snakes. Now, the corresponding author, Nick Lonrich, I believe, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, says the event was a form of creative destruction, and the time period shows how wild evolution can be. It's true, right? Like, snakes are like now crocodilians. People say crocodilians are prehistoric or modern day dinosaurs. Now you can say snakes are too. Awesome. Love it so much. Thanks, everybody, for joining me on this episode of Dino Times. We get to learn about a little bit more about prehistoric history and how it affects modern history and how crazy science is with evolution. You guys all rock. Make sure you guys subscribe for more episodes of Dino Times, more video games, toys, and more. I've been your host, Dakota Morgan, Phoenix, Arizona. And, of course, leave a like. Helps me out a lot. And remember, folks, science is real.